acquired 2 sets of 10 cars new Targo 330 km/h speed trains for the Lagos Red Line Rail project. Speaking at the event, Governor Sowore says the trains will be used on the 37-kilometer track Red Line Rail project. The Red Line will have 11 stations, and when complete.
Sorry, I was doing something in the background, by the way, because I was told probably there was an issue with the internet as well. So I went to figure that out, and then my video ended just before I could come back. And people said, rapture, not yet. Don't worry. So Omoyele Sowore is yet to still join us again. We are having that issue. But for what it is, yes, Lagosians, you heard that. That's what they are bringing up. 10 cars of 2 sets of 10 cars, and they will be operating in your metro red line or blue line or whatever you. So, but when it comes to the cost of what that comes with, yeah, you see the hand of the devil in it. There is a hand or devil's hand in it. $100 million. $100 million for the same train that the first owner bought for $59 million. Now, it is typical Nigerian. But again, if that should show up on your street in Lagos, oh boy, many of you, when the trains pass through the shanties, pass through the old dustbin, the slum, and the rest of that, you're still going to be thanking God, won't you? With what they have done so far, the mega slum they've made Lagos, and with the huge amount of money they put on some of these things, uncompleted most of the time, by the way, right? You are so grateful in this. You should be looking forward to that. So show is back, and I hope the network is better. So talking about the party, the platform, and the new face, and what is Omoyele Sowore going to tell us about the AAC in this 2023. So, Mr. President, can you hear me, by the way? Man, Niger Network, I still don't know how to actually work with that. Hello, can you hear me? See me testing, doing hello testing, by the way. So, show the network is acting. Oh, Grant.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you too. So I'm just going to put you on. So let's continue from where you stopped. Talking about the AAC, the darling of revolutionaries, the darling party of the revolution.
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you too. Please, go on. There's a delay, I know. There's a delay in that connection, and we keep having issue with that. So let's see. And that is Abuja, the federal capital territory of Nigeria. Abuja, where you probably think, oh, everything there should be a little bit up to standard, world class. I mean, Abuja, a place led by APC, Egbekegbe. That's part of it, right? In Abuja, they cannot go without electricity for hours. It's normal, okay? So it doesn't. There's no difference between the Abuja and there's so many other places. It's just how these incompetent criminals have made Nigeria. But Nigerians are very proud people. They will say, "Oh boy, now our whole Nabi." I don't know what you're gonna say. However, no matter how much you pretend or how much you try to cover this, shamelessness, so to say, up, is never really goes away. That's what I'm going to say. So, Show is having difficulty staying with us on this program tonight, and we used to have this similar problem almost all the time, but tonight seems to be a bit of an extra. So, I was going to open the line where, hang on. Yeah, I was going to put him on WhatsApp in a way. is really messed up. He just sent me a message now. Let me see if he's up. Oh yeah, he said, I just received a message from Show. He said the network is in fact very, very, very terrible. So I was going to open the line for everyone to phone in, ask one or two questions directly from Omoyele Sowore, and probably take this up further. But Bila, I say the moment Sowore said he was he was going to run for president, he will consider running for president in 2023 when the time comes. I think that was like, okay, enough, cut him off. I mean, I'm going to believe that too, if that is what you believe. However, I am going to, let me try the audio part. Let's see. Let's try that. So something that you could probably join us through the, what do you call it, through the audio and all that. So I'm going to try if that will work. So bear with me. Hello, Mr. President. Yeah, I'm thinking of calling you in, and then I used audio for the next maybe 10-15 minutes of this conversation. Then we can call it a night. I don't know if you're up for that. You prefer the audio? Okay, just give me a sec. Go on. Okay. Okay. Maybe we should do it that way then, another day. Something better next time. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be able to get away with it. An internet that is not flagged. Thank you. Thank you, sure. Thank you. I want to have a chat on that too. Yeah. Thank you very much, and you have a good one, okay? Cheers, Oba. So that's a show. He said he to believe that the internet is somehow, flagged. And for some reason, it is just not connecting, and it keeps cutting off and off and off. They try to use another location at some point, but they still get flagged. So Sowore is going to have, we'll have to reschedule with Sowore. There'll be many of these chats we're going to have with him as the time goes on. So let me take one or two calls. For some of you who probably want to react, because there's a possibility that Sowore will continue to watch. I'll take just 2-3 calls and we'll call it a night tonight. So let's see this. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Wow. Hello, sir. I'm fine. Oh, how are you, sir?
I'm fine.
So who am I talking to, if I may ask? Your name and where you're calling from, please.
You're Akin from Italy.
AK from Italy, Akin. So you're alive, sir, please. You want to react to Sowore's appearance tonight, are you?
Yeah, I'm really happy that you invited Sowore at least to speak with her so that people will really know his mind. But so unfortunate that most of the people that have been listening to you for years, they are still yet to understand how it works when Sowore is talking. Because I was just reading some comments, saying badass things towards them. They don't really understand this. Sowore alone is doing his own part. You shouldn't just sit down and be typing rubbish towards his personality. They should think ahead. They should think of what this guy is facing over there. How many people can do what he's doing? Instead of them coming on board and be trashing people, that somebody saying that when they give him Minister of Rights, we think. Sowore has been fighting these guys for the past 30 years. They should go and learn it and know who Sowore is, instead of coming on board and be attacking his person. So it's so unfortunate, but let me just tell you, you said something about 2-3 days ago that the Yorubas are working out to make sure that there will be an election in Yoruba. I don't know how that was possible. But at the end of the day, it's still a revolution. That is what Sowore is asking. Whatever we do that is against the system is a revolution. Revolution means turning around of things. So whatever any way you bring it up, whether a social revolution, political revolution, national revolution, revolution is revolution. So if Yorubas are coming one way or the other to fight these people, it's still a revolution. So why the fighting? Why the differences? Why all the trash talks towards his personality? So I don't really understand. When will they learn from what you have been saying for years? We've been telling them for years that whatever Igbowo is doing, Nnamdi Kanu is doing, Sowore is doing, everybody is fighting from a different angle, but fighting a political system that is disturbing the people, that is destroying people's lives. So why would they just be on board and be discouraging the heart of millions that are reading comments, Because most of the things people say, it discourages because people are learning recently. How many people in the diaspora for donkey years were interested in Nigeria? No, but in the recent years, we are interested because Nila Bosimioko. And it is something that we have to encourage ourselves with what we hear and what we say. Thank God for the kinds of you that you give your time and energy putting all these things out for us to see. Because I think people should be learning from what
all of this. We need to understand that we need ourselves. And like you said,
nobody can do it. A tree cannot make a forest. So Sowore cannot make anything if we don't have millions of people working together in accord. How can you just come on board and be tracking somebody that is working vigorously, he lost his brother, lost his family, and every other things for the past 1.5 years, and you come on board and be writing trash about this? I know they will still call in and be saying rubbish things, but that is not my business. But let them know that whatever anybody sows, he reaps. So Sowore is doing greatly. You are doing greatly. I am doing on my part. And we shall reap what we sow. Thank you so much for what you are doing. Continue talking.
Thank you very much for that as well. Okay. It's brilliant. Then I'm going to take another call as well. And let's try and keep it, a kind of, short so that we can take as many calls as possible. So hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
This is Maiyegun live.
This is Maiyegun live. God bless you, sir. Your name?
God bless you, my brother. My name is Kayode. I'm calling from London.
K from London. So you are live, sir?
Yes, sir. Okay. I just wanted to agree with the brother that just spoke, Ake.
Okay.
You mentioned now, you showed in your video where Sowore was questioning the Arise TV reporter, saying that they don't report the things that are happening. They're encouraging what is happening in Nigeria. Now, the first thing we have to think about is that who has been consistent? Sowore has been consistent. How many of us in abroad? How many of us can go back home and do what Sowore is doing?
No, man.
What Nnamdi Kanu is doing is phenomenal. What Igbowo is doing is phenomenal. So is what is Sowore doing. And Sowore is not condemning anybody. He's fighting that system. So when people are against what somebody like Sowore has been doing, Sowore has been doing a lot of things over the years. We've seen police beat him up, we've seen him being shot, and we still condemn him. Some people will still condemn. So that is very frightening because if we can't work together, can you imagine the combination of Nnamdi Kanu, Igbowo, and Sowore? All this thing will stop very, very quickly. And some people will come and condemn him when he says, he wants to run or he's doing something. How many people can go and face the SS? How many people can live? Most of us that we are abroad and we're trying to do whatever we can do to help. How many of us can go and face these people back home? How many? And then we're still condemning. You are exposing a lot of things. You are letting people know a lot of things that's going on. The kidnapping, the bad governance, no electricity, no this, no that. You are doing your own part in exposing and helping people like Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu. You are doing that in your own quarters. All those guys too are doing their own in their quarters. So people like us too should try and support, maybe financial or in any other way that we can. So when everybody comes together, and essentially that is what Sowore is saying, that if we all put our forces together, then Oduduwa will come, Biafra will come, everybody will do. But once we're doing it separately, he believes that it's taking longer. But we're all eating the same goal at the end of the day. We want the same thing, but we're doing it separately. And that's where I agree with Sowore that if everybody should bombard this bad governance, then, can you imagine Sowore doing what he wants to do? We get the revolution, everything happens the way we want. Then Biafran wants out, and Oduduwa wants out. And Sowore said, no, you can't. He can never try that if it was exactly. So please, my people, let us try and encourage one another, because anybody can just go online and type and abuse people who are trying to make contribution. But you are just sitting behind the keyboard and you are abusing and condemning the person that is in front of. They almost stabbed the man yesterday. Why are our people so heartless? Come on. Thank you, my brother, and well done.
Bless you, Kay. I love that, and I appreciate your contribution, greatly. So let me take another call too. That's a brilliant one there from Kayode here in the UK. So I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much for having me today, bro. This is the African Wahala.
Oh, African Wahala. Now, I am, number one, I'm so happy to hear from you, right? In fact, after this call, right, there is a role for you on Diaspora Radio International, and I don't want you to say no, but first, deliver what you want to add tonight before we go on, please.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Adewale, also known as the African Wahala. I just wanted to let Sowore know, if he's still listening to this video, thank you for all what you've been doing. Listen, me personally, I am sick of Nigeria, just like every one of us on this show. And we are all revolutionaries, one way or the other. I have always rooted for Oduduwa, Biafra. But at the end of the day, I've come to realize that it all boils down to a revolution. So what Sowore has been saying from the beginning is the truth. It's a revolution that will change everything, just like the two previous callers said earlier. So with all of that being said, Sowore is on the right path. I wish him the best. We are going to continue supporting him as much as possible. I really hope he can stay safe, because those animals, those killers are after him. I saw a guy with a long dagger in front of the Federal High Court, trying to come stab him. Man, Sowore is a man. He's a man of men. Sowore is more of a man than 90% of Nigerians. What Sowore is doing, I cannot do, okay? And I consider myself to be an iron man. But Sowore is tougher than me. So salute to Sowore, salute to Maiyegun's diary Politico, and thank you so much for this opportunity, my brother.
God bless you, African Wahala, the Prince, and I appreciate that. Your contribution in a great way. So thank you, Baba. Please remember, kindly send me the SMS. We need to talk after the show, okay? I have another caller on the line. Cheers, Baba. Hello.
Okay, Maiyegun.
Hello, Elder Olaoluwa, sir.
Hello.
Good evening to you, sir. So, like I said, can you hear me?
Yes.
So
yes, I can hear you.
We are going to keep it short tonight, sir. Please, I'm not going to time you, but please keep it short so that we can get on because of our time. So, you are live, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk. Well done. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Sowore. So I appreciate what Sowore is doing, but the truth of the matter is this. Nigeria, the way Nigeria is, revolutions, if you are talking about revolutions in Nigeria,
right?
Okay. After revolution, what? I want somebody to answer that what for me. Okay? If you are thinking about a restructure, that restructure of Nigeria you are talking about under this system you are talking about, after that restructure, what? So please, let us, hello?
Yeah, I'm with you, sir. I mean, I don't know if you want me to answer, because see, whatever I say to you, that after a revolution, what will be next? It will just be my own idea, sir. I wouldn't say, that's the idea of the revolutionaries. But in a simpler form, I believe that there's something called reset. A revolution that is, God knows how long it's gonna be, and then whatever, we will need leadership. That leadership that we match after a revolution, is called reset. Go on, sir.
You know what? It's true. It's true. With the way Sowore and people like Falana, you understand? People like Falana, they've been in this game for so much. Right. The way they are going about it, you understand? We will continue. You will be old. I will get old. Nothing will get changed. You cannot get any revolution done in whatever. Okay. In Nigeria, what is going to happen at the end of the day? You said it before. That system is going to press the button of self-destructions. And that button the hand is on it now. You can see how greedy these bandits are. All these politicians, I call them bandits. Can't you see how greedy they are? Please, and that is why I don't talk about Sowore's all this while. I've seen what he's going through. They kill his brother. I was very touched. Okay? They kill his brother. Even the answer, when the people start the answer, so I don't really support the answer because I say answer. So what? Because Nigeria always pick one problem. They will always pick one problem. Then we will now capitalize on that one problem. Brutalizations of police. Is that our problem? Because you and I know, according to my own course of study in life, I did computer system engineering. All right?
Yes, sir.
In the system analysis is built on the pyramid. Okay? So you have the strategic level, tactical level, and the professional level to make it quicker. People at the strategical level, which is Buhari and this minister, all right? They are the one controlling what is happening at the professional level. So in other words, what the teacher is doing in the classroom and the nurses, doctors are doing in the hospital, what the policeman is doing in the Ibadan Road or Enugu Road or anywhere. So is the button right from the office of Buhari, because that is how the system works. People at the strategic level, for example, that they go and kill somebody in Enugu. Okay? They are kidnapping people in the Ibadan. So you see a policeman slapping people in Ekiti. All right? Are you now telling me the feedback doesn't go back to Osibaju and Buhari? So it depends on the tolerations of the people at the strategic level. So please, I support what Sowore is doing, but he's going to head in nothing. Please, I don't know. That is because I will never.
Side, sir,
I will
before you go.
Yes.
What about this other part of what Sowore is doing, which is sometimes when people always ignore, and people always ignore that. You have ignored that tonight. Okay, and I'm going to remind you.
Okay.
So, and I want you to please say something on that. Okay, there's other part of what Sowore is doing, and that is building bridges between all these different camps. Trying to say we can all do things together, eventually find a common ground, but doing our things separately is never going to make the fight, right? Kind of effective.
Maiyegun, listen. Maiyegun, listen.
Okay.
You see, we always said it. You said it as well. You always said it every day.
Right.
Say, choose your fight. Choose your fight.
Carefully.
Hello.
I'm with you, sir.
Hello.
I'm with you.
Aha. Let me tell you this thing. Let me tell you what is going on.
Tell
you
us.
know these Yoruba nations, Yoruba nations, and Biafra nations. But let's say, for example, Yoruba nations. If they announce tomorrow that Sunday Igboho said he doesn't want to do Yoruba nation anymore, are you not telling me that's the end of Yoruba nations?
No.
So you should ask yourself, because me. That is if we go announce that it's not doing Yoruba nation tomorrow, that means I start my whole Yoruba nation tomorrow.
Straight away. It's not.
So that is me.
Igboho saying it's not doing, or anybody saying they are not doing Yoruba nation doesn't help.
I just say, for example.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm following you.
If Nnamdi Kanu said no, I'm not doing Biafra. I'm not doing IPOB more tomorrow or Biafra. You understand? Are you now saying it's going to be the end?
It won't.
People should take this fight to become a personal fight. Okay, like I said to you the other day. I'm not talking about anybody. I don't want to do anything with Nigeria anymore. But to the end of my life, I will fight for Yoruba nations. Okay, and that is why we will need to get a face-to-face meeting, because you will need people that are ready even to split their blood. So we need to see ourselves. You understand? I'm not bragging. You understand? That is the truth of the matter. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Daula. That's a very, very brilliant one, I have to say. As always, thank you. Yes. So I'm going to take another call. I'm sorry if I have probably been missing your call. It's been a long one. So I have this caller on the line. Hello, sir. Oma.
Maiyegun.
Sir.
Finally, my brother, you do.
Finally. How you doing?
I couldn't get to speak to talk to Sowore. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, brother.
It's the network.
And it's a pity. First of all, brother Sowore, if you did hear me, I salute your courage. You really try. You have done more than enough. But if I may say, if you will listen to me, the angle where I'm seeing it is what I will tell you. I know because sometimes it might be black on my side and it will be white on your side. Brother, it's time for you to hang your boot. Do you know why?
Tell him.
I saved 1,000. Had it been there, they know that they were slaves, I would have saved millions. Do you know the phrase from America, one of the imaginary phrase? Brother, I saved 1,000. I didn't mean they know that they are slaves. I would have saved millions. That is everything that has happened to black people. Sorosoko will so start by next week. Let's say next week, next month. 320 petrol, isn't it? You will see them, all the whole streets will be filled. Will be filled with people. They will bring out gun about 1, 2, 3, 5 days, maximum 1 week, 2 weeks. You will see a lot of them from that center. They don't. I beg, I know will keep myself so far. Say I feel they buy, I'm going to buy the water, they buy the petrol, they go. Brother, as Daololu I just said, I sat down in a class one day. I'm a 90 past to say. And we were doing some binaries, subtraction, all those IP address, whatever. And something popped up. When they begin when they started teaching us about binary numbers and all those stuff. Brother, in front of me, I'm seeing Oyeku, I'm seeing Ijube, I'm seeing Osemiji, I'm seeing Irete, I'm seeing all those Odufa. Inside computer. It might sound funny. It's complete Odufa Oracle that they use to produce laptop. Now, if a black man does not recognize, identify, promote his own value, are you expecting British to come and value you?
No.
Now, when you're dealing with banditry, hooligan, thug, in Agbada who call themselves politicians, greedy people, madness people. If Tinubu is not mad and he have no shame, and his generation, all his children have no shame, why can't they call him and say, look, Baba, you've done enough now, nominate me. I say, Baba, nominate me. Be my Papa, my godfather, you educate me. At least if he bring us his children, we will think maybe his children we might have a different perspective of how things work in this digital era. Look at Baba Yabo. After he stole, he still put some of his children back to the army. Do you know why? To protect what they have stolen. Brother, what is the meaning of fraud? Only is only. Thief, not thief. Call somebody thief and call another one fraud. Let the judge and see the judge. See the reaction between two people. Call one fraud, call another one thief. See their reactions. The one in fraud will be laughing you.
The one you call
because thief. You know you have commercialized his criminality. But the one who is a thief will be depressed because he know once he bear that name of thief, nobody will have anything to do with him or her. So, brother, all we need, the most important thing that we can ever fight for, either we will get it before we die or we will not get it. That every man, every living soul of Yoruba, every living soul of Igbo to fight for is their own. Because in Konwani Oyato in Komini, my own is different from ours.
Our own.
So we try you, brother, for God forbid, if the guy loses life today, by tomorrow some people will speak, they will pee on his burial ground and say, why? When he get better life, what thing they do? Why you know this they make it come out? Do you know that 2012 I was in Nigeria when during the Occupy Nigeria left to test all those things? Do you know that I was there? Brother, something happened in the crowd at Ojota that day. Do you know what happened?
Tell us.
Inside the crowd, among the people who are protesting, one guy just looked at right. He said, we just come and do our own part. Nigeria can never move on because Nigeria is too rich. There's even Bible talk, it says money answered all. By the time they call some of you, they try your first brother, second brother, third brother, by the time they get to number 10, one of them will be body.
If not the entire 10.
Brother, one of them we have bought, we commit, we betrayed you. That is what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu that you are seeing today. Let me now tell you, brother, I'm talking to you. Sometimes when we talk, it's like we are bragging. Do you know that the rally they did in Akure? I can say 30% of the crowd are my crowd.
Wow.
Up to now, I still have my own underground thoughts I'm dealing with. You understand? It's not every one of us that can talk. The guy who was doing flashy that they thought is the one who organized this. How many people do? Where did he reach in Akure? I will sit down here and pick my call and copy. Do you know how much we spend just for Yoruba to be actualized? I can't brag, but I feel like crying for my people because they did not know their right. Even when you are in Nigeria and you are telling them this thing is right, they will tell you could it work now, Baba. Now Nigeria, you do this thing, it will work now. And for Sowore to try, some people still sitting down on the internet, still castigating him,
abusing
vilifying him. Every Yoruba man or every whoever you be, every tribe who write against the Sowore, God Almighty will not let that person succeed in life anymore. The guy has tried enough, but make he hang the
temple of truth.
Make he leave them. If they want to die, let them die, Jare. What did they do themselves?
JJ, don't vex. So, JJ, let me take another call. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you, brother.
It's been a pleasure hearing from you. That's JJ, our own in-house CIA, JJ. Excuse me. Hello.
Good evening, at last.
Oh, at last.
Maiyegun.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Sorry, your name, if you don't mind, please.
My name is Miss Davis, calling from London.
Class. So it's your first time, I can tell. So you're alive.
Yeah, we've always been trying, but this is the first time.
I'm so happy you made it. Go on, ma.
So, everything said tonight by Sowore, me personally, I've always been praying for Sowore, but what he's doing is unique and is very, very encouraging that somebody can stand at this time to face hooligans. Do you understand me? But what we are saying is this: people should learn the terrain of Nigeria. I'm not condemning Sowore's fight. I'm not condemning anybody's fight. A fight is a fight.
I'm with you.
Even when you are bragging is a part of fighting. Do you understand me?
All right,
Jale,
they say. Continue,
everything. So what we're saying is this: I hope people will listen. Even every time you bring Sowore, this is the least time people will condemn him. So I'm wondering where people are still condemning. They are saying maybe I'm on another platform.
Some are watching on Facebook, by the way. So it may be on Facebook.
Okay.
Simultaneously.
Okay.
Go on, ma.
All we're saying is this: Nigeria cannot thrive. What we see, our people, if you put 20 people together, they cannot stand. No matter how much we try, either revolution or this, we cannot try. We have to go our separate ways. And so, anybody you understand, the people that understand each other is the one that should go together and go and find life for themselves and their offspring.
That's right.
Particularly these Fulani people, go and read their history. You can never have peace with them. Please, my people, go and read history. Not even Nigeria alone. Far back to Tajalo, go down to this time. These people, you can never have peace with them. That's what they are going to be doing. How long are we going to be playing the fool because we want to be in one Nigeria? What has Nigeria done for us? Please. We don't need them. If we see there, start revolution, start this one, are we not still going to be working with these people? They are not interested in whatever we are. They just want to take the land to this. They've always been saying it. So if we have different ideas, how do 4 or 3 different Nigerians come together and work. Maiyegun, I'm asking you.
I know. That's what we are
My
trying to figure out.
orientation is different.
I know how to manage our differences. Like we know people who wanted a Yoruba nation. We know many of us who want Biafra. We know many people who believe that it's a restructured Nigeria that will work. Where some said it's a new constitution, but all these demands are not in our. Fulfilling all these demands are not in our hands. The system in Nigeria criminalized all these demands. So these are our differences.
All these things we are saying.
I know. But how do we manage those differences and use that as our strength?
Are not among us. Those people, they are not human. They are caught. I'm sorry to say this. If they can hear me, they can hear me. They are caught and they are not. They do not repent, so they can never change. Any country they find you, they settled, they're going to cause trouble in that country because they are caught generation. So we cannot work together. Hear me, hear my people, the Yoruba person. We always work. Everybody wants Nigeria to work. For 60 years, we say to keep Nigeria one is a tax that must be done. To keep Nigeria one is a tax that must be done. What was the song we're singing in the South? But they were not singing that song in the North. So what do you want to keep together? So let's take a revolution and go to Yoruba and go and revolutionize our people. Because they are already turned to something else. They are now dumb. They are 419. They are harlotry. They play harlotry. They killed. We need to go and revolutionize our people before we are wiped out.
Amazing. I love
we
that.
We are dead. That is my own story. I'm not condemning anybody.
No, I mean, you are so specific. Right? You have chosen your own battle. You rather choose a battle to fight for Yoruba land than choose a battle with other people to save Nigeria before we leave. So I'm with you. God bless you.
Saving Nigeria is a total exercise.
God bless you. God bless you. And it's a pleasure talking to you. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
Hey, I'm blessed, and you are blessed too.
Amen.
And thanks to Sowore for coming on board tonight. Right. We should give Sowore credit. People like Sowore are the ones that are fighting our battle in one corner. Because those thoughts that occupy the corridors of power, as Sowore said, they were all cowards. But because they come after people with guns, thugs, hooligans to scare us. But thanks to people like Sowore, that is telling us, don't be afraid of them. They are trying to buy into your fear. For Sowore to be standing toe to toe with them all the time, I give him credit. Sowore always reminds me of Fela. Fela stood toe to toe with Baba Yabo. And I pray, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Fela kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Sowore ní agbára Ọlọ́run. And thinking of it, yes, Sowore is still fighting and has the belief in the system. And that is where a lot of us are not in Sowore's side. Because some of us are already, we've given up on the system because we believe the system is not working. There is no need to believe in something that is not working. You cannot be doing something over and over again and expect different results.
That's right. You can't.
Because the system is not working. We all know the system is not working. The unity beggars are trying to hold on to everybody. Actually, they are sitting on everybody's throat with unity, with serious hatred. They hate everybody. They just hate everyone. People need to think that these people hate us. They don't like anybody. The only people they like are one person. Around. They only like themselves. Even their own people, they don't like their own people.
No.
And this month I was reflecting on it because if not, and at the same time,
they say it's a feudal system, the feudal system,
yes,
whereby one rich person, right, will be the ones that the entire community look up to. That one rich person could be the one sitting on the fortune of these millions of other people. And that's what is becoming the rest of us in Yoruba land too. It never used to be like
the game they want to introduce. And that is what Yorubas are not going to allow that, especially with Tinubu, because that is the game Tinubu wants to bring to us. Sitting on our throat and expect us not to cry. You can't be biting someone and expect them not to cry. No, because that is the system. You can see Bukola, the Saraki family. You can see how they play it out. Babaje, Omoje, Aburoje, Egboje, Lori Woni Kwara. The same system. Àwọn tó lówó nínú àwọn Fulani àbáwọn so-called the leaders, they make sure pé àwọn tó kò lọ sí school. Train àwọn ọmọ wọn, so they don't become independent. And this morning I was just laughing. You see these people, they made the biggest mistake of their life. You see those people, to one side, they were still a Yoruba. Our Hausa to one ship was still a Yoruba. Just like you and I. When we used to live in Nigeria, we see things the way Nigerians see things.
That's right.
But when we moved out of Nigeria, we see things from a different angle.
Differently.
Among those children, they are moving to the southwest. They are moving them to New London. Because they are moving those children to the zone where we tell anybody, we just don't do Babiala system. You understand how to survive. You know people that live on the street, how they survive. And not only that, in Yoruba land of today,
that's right.
And when those youths they will now stand against them and demand for their own freedom. That is when they will realize that they've made the biggest mistake of their life, because the system they use, they operate up there is one person dominating others. Now, those youths, to one ship was southwest. They are now mingled with the system or with the youth or with those that we talk, and also not only that, they know how to demand for their rights.
Not people that will see Tifnumbu and be shaking. No, we don't shake when we see Tifnumbu now.
We don't do that.
We don't do that here. We don't shake when we see them. When you see people who are shaking around Tifnumbu, it's because they want to collect money from him. We don't shake. We don't shake when we see these guys. No, we don't do that here.
No shaking.
No.
I hear no shaking. And this is what you know. No shaking. By the time those youths they will now start the so-called revolution to expect.
Thank you.
And here coming up, Yoruba nation yi olokogbogbo kikaluko gbe gari e lowo last
God bless you. Thank you. Call. It's another brilliant night with you again tonight. I've been so lucky to have people who paid attention to my program enough that when they call in and present, everyone just loves you. They love you. Trust me, if you read the comment right now, you will notice. So thank you. Okay. So I'll take another call and then we'll take it further from there. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. How are you?
My name is Ade. I'm calling from Texas.
Sorry, your name is?
My name is Ade. I'm calling from
Ade
Texas.
from Texas. God bless you, sir. Now you are live. Everyone can hear you, sir.
Maiyegun, this month is my anniversary. I've been watching you for the past 1 year.
Fantastic. Congratulations for, for your stay in the Temple of Truth. So how has it been?
Yeah.
In the last 1 year?
I'm glad. Yes, in fact, you have done a lot of great things in my life.
Thank you, Baba.
I want to speak in Yoruba.
Please.
Maiyegun Oshe, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
The first thing Moko gain in Temple of Truth will change the cycle me against the evils. I thought they thought that people, they are not our friends. Then you change me to know that Igbo is not my enemy.
Thank you.
And that is why I call you my pastor.
God bless you.
See, let me say, Yoruba people, Nigeria only work. Nigeria has become Sodom and Gomorrah. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹ̀ ní Sodom and Gomorrah, Ọlọ́run fi pa bẹ̀rù, wọn ò ṣe ní Nàìjíríà. Kò sí àdúrà tó lè gbà Nàìjíríà tó lè work. I'm telling you. And this goes to the general overseers. Ìbọn àwọn tó ń gbàdúrà pé Nàìjíríà ò lè work. Ibi tó ti ń pa ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ tó sì justice.
To see justice.
In America here, the smallest state in America, they commit crime to Nigeria, but they get justice. Ìkan tó lọ́n dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ nìyẹn. But in Nigeria, they will not get justice. Look at what happened to NSAS. Everybody rubbish reporting. And they say Nigeria is not going to work. The earlier the better. See about what daddy Gio and mommy Gio at they should realize that Nigeria is not going to work. Let's break it. I disagree. That Nigeria would not go to work. Let's go our separate way. Kò sí àdúrà tó lè gbà lẹ́ni kí fídíò ọ̀la lórí Nigeria. Nigeria is not going to work. In my church about 3 weeks ago, my pastor said we should pray for Nigeria. Everybody, all of us in Nigeria, because in Nigeria church, everybody keep quiet.
In Texas, that pastor is still, if I say that pastor is new, because people, you can't tell them in America, say they should pray for Nigeria. People say, no try no try that one here. We don't do that here.
Everybody sit down. Because not this a guni, everybody want pray for Nigeria for now. It's not going to work. Maiyegun,
sir,
thank you very much.
God bless you. I am so happy that you managed to get through tonight. Just like everyone else, I'm so grateful that you called in. You have a good one, sir.
Right.
Nice one. So I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
Am I on live?
Live. Your name?
It's like This is Aja P. Folami from Atlanta, Georgia.
Folami from Atlanta, Georgia. Give me that first name again, sir.
Afi.
Latif, did you say?
Afi.
Oh, Afiz. God bless you.
Yes.
Now, you are live. Yes, everybody can hear you right now. And yeah, let's have a chat. You are live, sir. Go on.
God bless you, my good general. God
Amen.
bless you, Chief. God bless all the members of Temple of Truth.
Amen.
My brother, I want to speak in Yoruba.
Fire on, sir.
Bàbá mi, ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà kò kí ń ṣèpè Nàìjíríà ò lè dá. Ọ̀fọ́n ti tọ̀ sí gbẹ̀gìrì báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀ sọ́wọ́ ni. Ṣe rí mo salute courage president ẹgbẹ́ wa lẹ́nu.
Omoyele Sowore.
Kó ipa tí wọ́n kó.
àmọ́ ká ó ní ìdí kí gbogbo àjòkò ká wò àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ president orí àwọn wo ló fẹ́ jẹ lé lórí táwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yìí náà ni because táwọn bá àti ní post president yẹn àwọn tó wà lábẹ́ wọn yìí ń kọ́ wọn ṣe wò láti bẹ̀ yẹn àwọn tó wà lábẹ́ wọn yẹn ń kọ́ àbáwọn wo lọ́jọ́ máa ṣe ìjọba yẹn táwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yìí náà ni.
àbọ̀ máa kọ́ àwọn yẹn míì wá láti bò míì.
tó bá jẹ́ pé Yorùbá yìí ni wá Yorùbá nation now Biafra nation now.
No going back.
ẹ jẹ́ ká sí ìwò ìgbà yẹn sà gọ́vnà Sanwó-Olú ló fún àwọn àmì ní green light kọ́ wá pa àwọn ọmọ wa àwa ara wa àwọn bọ̀dá wa. ok lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ó deny. gbogbo àwọn tó náà mọ́mí jíò fada jíò kò sẹ́ni tó sọ nǹkan kan. àwọn àáfàá àwọn mùlánà lóríṣiríṣi kò sẹ́ni tó sọ nǹkan kan. rìpọ́ọ̀tì jáde ok state government ló give panel yìí ló inaugurate panel yìí. rìpọ́ọ̀tì ti jáde gbogbo wa ti kà á gbogbo jíò ti kà á gbogbo mùlánà ti kà á gbogbo sheik ti kà á gbogbo àwọn traditional priest wọ́n ti kà á. ẹjọ́ ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ ṣébi tá máa bá lọ rèé gàárì kò ṣeé jẹ fún tálíkà nígbà kan lọ máa ní ebi ń pa mí fẹ́ jẹ lọ mu gàárì náà kó ń jẹ tó rẹ́dì kò sọ ọmọ tó gbọ́dọ̀ dábàá lọ gàárì náà báyìí. bọ̀ kò sí ojútùú there is no two way sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà báyìí nítorí presently báyìí wọ́n bọ́yìn ń pa Haúsá ló ń pa Yorùbá ló ń pa Ìgbò àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yìí wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa láwọn lọ́lọ́run pray for Buhari pray for who tó bá jẹ́ pray tèmi ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ló máa kan gbogbo wọn tọmọtọmọ tó bá láwọn ti rí àárọ̀ àwọn ti rọ̀sán alẹ́ yóò ní sun wọn
àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀
kò sí bóyá máa rí ọmọ òní gbẹ̀yìn gbogbo wọn gbogbo àwọn tó pa ní Lẹ́kì ọmọ àwọn èèyàn kan ni wọ́n.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àwọn ìyá wọn ń sunkún àwọn bàbá wọn ń sunkún ìjọ tó bá rántí pé ọmọ mi jáde kò wọlé àwọn dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ gbẹ̀yìn àwọn. gbogbo ilé tá a bá fi ìtọ́ mọ Yorùbá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní rì ló máa wo. àárọ̀ àti ọ̀sán àti ìrọ̀lẹ́ wọn yìí kó jọ àwọn ọmọ wa ló máa rà lọ́wọ́ wọn.
ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Thank you so much.
báwo lọ bí àti lè tún ṣe ń sẹ́yìn à ń bá lọ báyìí àmọ́ ká padà ọ̀fọ́n ti tàn sí gbẹ̀gìrì báyìí kọ́lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pọ̀ ní. nation.
Wow.
God bless everyone.
God will bless you too. I love this. I actually do. It's like everybody is in a different spirit tonight, choosing what they are going to talk about, and they delivered on them excellently. So I'm going to take my last call now, and the caller is already on the line. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun Politico.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
My name is Niyi. I'm calling from Texas.
Oh, we have so many Texas callers tonight. Did you say Niyi, sir?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Now you are live. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Thank you. You see, I don't want to liken the way Jesus is after God's heart. So the way Sowore is after my heart.
Amazing.
I will say Sowore drew my political consciousness. You know, in 2018, I was never interested in politics in Nigeria. Okay, I was a core professional before I left Nigeria. End of August last year. You know, I got my career to the boardroom in corporate Nigeria banking system and also the electricity sector. So I've seen it all. I'm just less than 2 years to 50.
Amazing.
So for somebody like me to say forget Nigeria, it can never work. I know what I'm talking about. Sowore drew my consciousness to Nigerian politics in 2018. I followed Sowore's campaign from when it started, in fact, not from when it started, from the convention AAC had in Lagos up till election. Every of his campaign, I don't know the state Sowore did not visit. And before that, I heard about Sowore in 1995 when I first came to Lagos. You know, all those June 12, aftermath of June 12 rally and all those and all that. Exactly. You know, that was about the time I came to Lagos. I started ICANN at the time. You know, my activities were around Yaba, Ojuelegba, Unilag. You could tell that I've been following Sowore since that time. Okay. But I never was interested in Nigerian politics until Sowore came in 2018. I embraced his ideology. And I thought that, Nigeria were tired of this system and they were going to change. But to my disappointment, it never happened. Sowore does what I would have loved to do, but God had not ordained me to. You know, ability, you have to say ability. Right, so since somebody that is carrying out what I would have loved to do, and I could not do, or I'm not empowered, you can trust how that person, you know, will be likable and you know, will be somebody after your own heart. So that's who Sowore. In fact, I became a member of AAC. Okay, I campaigned within my circle of influence. Okay, I voted. Maybe at the polling booths, I mean, it was just my wife and if one or two guys that voted for Sowore. I even went back to count the votes.
To make sure it's counted.
I saw elections being bought and sold on the election day. Okay, and I saw Professor Yemi Osinbajo, okay, marketing vote buying through trader money. That's right. Nobody can deceive us. We're not fools. We have been enslaved. You see, I had the privilege of meeting Mr. Bola Tinubu. I'm very deliberate about the way I pronounced it.
Yeah, of course. I understand. You know, you are a professional, and that's why some people say.
I met him.
Let me add something. Let me say something.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, just one thing.
Okay, sir.
I know you are a professional, sir, right? If the way you would like to say the name is to say the way you did now, don't feel anyhow about it, okay? Just express yourself.
No.
And go on.
No. I had the privilege of meeting him.
Please, yeah, go on. Go on. Yeah.
July 2014, and I'm in Bangor during my graduation, a master's graduation, and I also had the privilege on that same day meeting the former governor of Lagos State, who is now a minister in this symbolic cabinet of Muhammadu Buhari, Mr. Fashola. On the same day. And that day happened to be a graduation of Demola Fashola.
That's Fashola's son, is it?
Okay. Fashola's son. No, his son. All right. You know, to tell you that Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a liar. We had seen Fashola about 2 minutes earlier. We took pictures with him. You know, in fact, we even helped him to dress his son, gown. You know, we are sitting. I had the pictures. You know, Fashola and son had gone in. So Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu walking to us. Guess what the man told us?
What did he tell you?
He told us for his nephew's graduation. That was about the time people were saying Mr. Fashola and Mr. Tinubu were not seeing eye to eye. And I look at him, and the man was campaigning to us why we should not vote for Jonathan in the next election. I'm sure the idea of APC alliance, was already being discussed that time, but it has not been vetted. So I look at the man. Okay, who is this? Who does this man think is talking to? Who is deceiving me or some of my colleagues there? We have to honor him because as Yoruba people, we listen to the two pictures with him, and that was, some collected his phone. I never did, but that was the end.
So you discovered then that it was a liar. That's the personality you could see.
I could see through him. Now, what he promised them, Nigerians, 2015, 7 years later, have they come to fruition? No. And he has the temerity and the effort to come and to be telling Nigerians that's going to pay for some people's school fees. Is that Nigeria want to build? Or he should be telling us how he's going to empower people to be able to handle their own affairs without relying on some pockets of handouts from corrupt politicians. And people are listening to him. Nigeria is a faith country. To round off my rant,
please,
I want to implore Sowore. Sowore is a mentor. You see, I don't know where he has that belief from that Nigeria is going to be well, or for me, I've lost it. I won't deceive you, and I'm for Yoruba nation, independent country. Let's press this reset button. Let's go back to the status quo. I mean, and anybody that has ever participated in the way Nigeria has become today will never have a say in the new nation we are building.
They should not.
I'm in a country here that when they discriminate against me or my children, I will accept it. What I've seen in Nigeria, was it not discrimination?
But you know one thing, even at that, even at that, sir, yeah, if that should happen, you know it in your mind that if you decide to take it up, there's a system that will deal with such if it ever happen to your children.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sir, at grade 8, one of my kids is required to take some courses that even we count for him at high school. 2 years into high school, if he's able to do those courses, his first 2 years in college will be free. Nigerians are deceiving themselves. And maybe what some of us in diaspora should be doing, just that I don't have that privilege for now, is to be showing Nigerians how human beings are being treated in various places we live in advanced countries.
We should.
Maybe if they're able to compare, they are able to see. They will be able to see from our perspectives what we are seeing and what we are saying, that they are not understanding. If somebody, you say, I'm not a poor person. You understand? With the little God that provided for me while I was in Nigeria, I was able to take care of my family, have my own house, whether it is freehold or loan, it doesn't matter. Okay? But I was in a position to be able to do that. I don't have any stolen money. You understand that? So what are we looking? What are we saying?
We'll keep showing them.
I'm gonna say, if at this level, and I see say Nigeria did not work for me, I can imagine the situation millions of Nigerians,
it can only be imagined.
So
thank you, Baba.
It can only be imagined.
Thank you very much for your time and for making the effort to even call in tonight. In fact, telling us how much of the connection you have with the Sowore's campaign are not up to now. I will continue to bring forth, conversation around these. I mean, conversations like this, so that people can get to know that you always have options. And in fact, working together with other people doesn't mean that you should lose focus of your own options. So thank you so much for calling in tonight. Okay.
You're welcome.
My regards to the family. All right. And you stay safe, sir. Good night. So that's the roundup of our program tonight. I know some of you would like us to please continue. It would have been more. And I want to say thank you to, in fact, every one of you who decided to call in to make this conversation even kind of more, enjoyable. I enjoyed every bit of it. I enjoyed the part we had with Omoyele Sowore, and I wished that the network is not that bad. And Sowore himself told me right there on the call that he believed that his line was being flagged, and therefore, unexpectedly and unfortunately, we couldn't have a smooth conversation. He said he will be back, and this time around, when he's back, many of you, the Sowore supporters, Sowore's lovers, those who appreciate him, and I'm glad that our people who are for Yoruba Nation, our people who are for Biafra, and every one of us here, for those who disagrees with, the approach of Omoyele Sowore, somebody noticed and he said, today they could tell that even when people don't agree with Omoyele Sowore, they quite kind of, in the position like they are not disagreeing with him as well, which is a bit of progress from what it used to be, and we'll continue to work around that. The bottom line is tolerance. Understanding ourselves, tolerating ourselves. It doesn't really mean that you will forget what you stand for, but understanding other people, tolerating them can actually help us build a bridge that some of you are also scared of touching. But we'll get there. There's no rush. Thank you so much for your time. And to every one of you who probably joined this, like that video, share it, subscribe onto my channel. If you're watching me on Facebook, go on to Maiyegun's Diary Politico YouTube. It's the same search, same name. And you'll find me there. Same picture. You'll see me there with, looking aside. That is Maiyegun's Diary Politico on YouTube. Subscribe to it and then set your notification on. If Facebook is acting up, you can always join me on YouTube. If YouTube is acting up, you can always watch me on Facebook. The options are there. And for the audio content of my conversation, you can see those on diasporaradiointernational.com, diasporaradiointernationaluk.com. That is where you can see the audio version of this chat. But thank you once again to everyone. I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, stay safe and be your brother's keeper. Watch, learn, maybe pray, right? Good night, everyone.
Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádùn yẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà gbówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré